Hello my friends, welcome back to Aeon of Purification. We are going into the next mission, which is Ulnar, but first I wanted to switch this to the Overwatch Dragoon, because the entire idea is that I was going to build stack defense on the locks, and I don't know why I forgot about that guy. So definitely going to throw him into the mix, and we're going to see what we got going on right now. This is a mission that can get very hard, very fast. It generally is pretty light at the beginning, and then it gets crazier and crazier and crazier. So I'm hoping we can be swift. That is Zerg. Okay, good to see you, Zerg. Oh, one thing I need to mention is that when I was selecting the new planet, I saw that the scout was the option here. So we're getting scouts, we're not getting other stuff. No phoenixes. No mirages. Huh? What we? Oh! Okay, a lot of this isn't from the original cutscene, of course. This is added on stuff, but that zealot and the the other guys going on are. I bet no one watched the cutscene. I'm watching it to try to like scout out and see exactly what's going on with the enemy. I bet all the playtesters never watched it. Oh, that's so funny. So there's just one of my hostile units just shooting stuff there. All right, let's see what we got going on. I am very interested in seeing everything. This is a big old map. I don't know if it looks extended. Here's the slightly damaged guy. Ooh. Take a look at that. We'll take a look at the scout in a moment. Let's just set these overwatches up, clear this out. And then we have new intel. Recent improvements have restored mass recall protocols to the Nexus. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to try to remember everything that's on the Nexus, but it is a lot of stuff that we have available, so please do not get upset when I do not remember everything, because currently we have Revelation, Mass Recall, Call Down Predators, Chrono Boost, Reconstruction Field, an Orbital Attack, and Warp In Observer. It is many things. So I'm gonna try my best, but sometimes I'm not gonna be perfect. It is what it is. Okay, we'll check out this. Whoa! It's Tahaka! Hey, buddy! That's where he's been. Okay. Good to see ya. Let's blink you guys over here, and then the scout has Purifier scouts deal additional area damage around their target with antimatter missiles. Phasing armor is phasing armor from the Mirage, but every 12 seconds. And then Afterburner is Afterburner. 12 times 2 against air, 16, 1, 3 against ground. Yeah, Scout's decent. Very decent. So I think where we're going to start is with I want to get those Tal'Darim Zealots. I want to see how they go. And then we're going to get Scouts, of course. And what is this? Oh yeah, the Warforge upgrades or whatever they're called for our doodly-doos. Sorry, there's so much going on. War Council upgrades for the Disruptors. So set this up, be prepared for the attack, start upgrades for the Zealots, then we're going to get the Zealots, and hopefully they are good. We're going to go attack and shield upgrades, and once we're maxed out, we'll be able to use our upgraded to the shield battery. Here you go. Overcharge over here, buddy. Perfect. You're gonna live there. That's actually a pretty good choke point for overcharging. Now, I think one thing that we gotta do is grab probably a shield battery over here and maybe a couple cannons. This has long range and it does area damage, right? I think so. So that's really good. Oh, can we just use the Predators to start? Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I kind of want to link up with my Zerg ally. I feel like that's a real good thing to do at the beginning, particularly because they're apparently attacking literally right now. So let's go help them out. So 1, 2. There is... There's more bonus objectives. I'm sorry. The infinite list of things that I have to get to is never slowing down. We got Tal'Darim Mothership, the Leviathan, and the Mobius Shadow. A Gorgon battlecruiser, a Leviathan, and a Mothership guarding Okay. Oh, he is big. 16, 26 versus structure, 12 attacks! And 3,000 HP. Okay. Cool. Those seem very good, so we're going to need a good scout count for that. Definitely the photon cannon idea is not going to work. The observer is going to be important because we can debuff. You know, the more I'm thinking about this, I'm not convinced that the static defense aspect is going to work out. I think that using static defense to defend at home is going to be really good. And maybe like one of the zones, but I don't know, I'm kind of scared about things. Shield battery here. Got a solar monolith and then cannon. That seems real safe. We might lose this every once in a while, but I'm okay with it. It does regenerate HP because it's near the Nexus. Yeah, so I'm just going to focus on scout production, everybody's upgrades, and then the Zealot dudes. I want to see these Tal'Darim Zealots. I want to see how good they are when they're fully upgraded. Could you just stop making one Reaper at a time and sending it over here? It's very obnoxious. It is truly annoying. And the ally seems to be okay. What we're going to do with our upgrades, which I'm already doing, is instead of going 1 attack, 1 armor, 2 attack, 2 armor, I'm going attack upgrades only, but I went armor then shields. So then instead of getting 2 shields with 1 forge being idle, I can get the final attack and shield, or the final armor and shields at the same time. It saves a little bit of time, and it's good as long as you don't have EMP hitting you. This is nice. Wait, AI hijack? I didn't mean to have this ability. Well, whatever. I think I meant to have chrono. I'm not going to complain, though. AI hijack is pretty good. I just did a little whoopsie. How expensive are you? Huh. Very supply heavy. Well, let's do it. Hijack that AI. Let's just see if our Zerg ally with this addition can actually take that. We'll even help. So I think this area is safe because, oh yeah, and our ally is expanding everywhere. So I think that we should, instead of building our own static defense, we should really aggressively help our ally expand around in the early game. Because they seem to be very, very willing and eager to do that for us. But it looks like the AI's got, or the enemy, not, I gotta have a way to differentiate between our AI and their AI. It looks like the enemies have a lot of area damage we gotta be cautious of. I don't think there's a way back in here. Good. That's a full wall. That means the area is safe. We can try to take this down. So we do... Oh, I forgot that we steal robots. Oh my goodness, I forgot that we steal robots. Oh, dude. And then they explode at the end of their... Oh my goodness, this is going to be... This is going to be a slaughter. Let's get some more. Oh, I just... as soon as that started happening, I just was like, wait a moment. Wait a moment. So I think it's time to go claim another lock. It looks like our allies actually claim the locks for us, too, when they do it. Like, we are the ones that get control. It's not like they sit around and do nothing or something, which is good. So obviously, fighting against the Protoss first is the correct call here if we have the ability to steal robots. Though there is a Zerg contingent just kind of idling around. But the Protoss is going to be far, far easier than anyone else. We might even try to kill the Protoss to lighten the load. I kind of like that idea. Right?
It appears a lock has fallen to the
Yeah,
enemy.
I think that we're going to give that a go. Usually these bases are really, really, really hard. But first of all, it'll give us a base. Second of all, we got to go there anyway to get to this Tal'Darim mothership. And third of all, I don't remember what third of all is, but I'm sure it was good on my list. Yeah, let's go do this. We are going to max out first, though. They'd be really dumb to not max out before attacking the Uber Death base that wants you to be maxed out in the base game. Looks like there's some Protoss stuff over here, but it is mostly air enemies, so we can just take these down. Oh no, my probes! Go bots, my robots! This is basically a maxed out army. I gotta be real careful of those corrosive biles, huh? A couple good ones and I will be turned right into hero.
A lock has been captured by our foes, Hierarch. We must be cautious.
So we can grab the lock. It doesn't matter if they have the locks. It's not like there's a lock-based lose condition. That does a lot of damage against air. A lot of damage against armored. Get our final upgrade, and... yeah, it looks like Zerg is really controlling this area nicely. I believe in them. So let's go. Gosh, I really hope this works. It could be so embarrassing. Or so cool embarrassing, which is when you win so hard, your opponent is embarrassed. It's slang, if you've ever heard of that. It's slang that cool people use, like me. Revelation! Correct.
Warriors, pull back from the enemy base.
Nope.
We must focus on the celestial locks.
Do not care. There's a lot of Zerg in here. There's a kaboomer. Oh yeah, this is a lot of Zerg in this base. I did not expect this. Are they parasitic bombing? I can't. There's some green particle effect. I'm gonna. It's one of these guys. I feel like we're getting way too split apart here. I would like to steal your soul. Oh, I'm out of hijack systems. It's got a pretty long cooldown. Deploy you. A couple of these. I think we're gonna take it. Remember that these adepts, as the allied adepts near them die, they become more and more powerful with the Rite of Rakshir. So they're getting super, super good. They're fine. They're not actually that great yet. But we can dream. We can dream for the future.
It appears a lock has fallen to the enemy. We will need to retake it.
So I'm kind of paying attention to our Zerg. I think we can call down the Predators safely now. And we're at 118 supply. That's not good. This is insane. This base is ridiculous. It is too large. It is infinitely bigger than what it's normally got. I think that we have made a mistake. We've just lost our anti-air capabilities. That's the big issue. Let's, siege mode. Summon lots of guys. All right, over here. Wait. Oh, DT. No, not anymore. The Golden Blood Hunter is nice. Oh, whatever. We don't need that. Pull back for a moment. Oh, they killed all of our reinforcement pylons and our energizers. Area damage is real legit, though. Can we keep it up? I feel like this might just be Big Scout the mission. Like, with the way that things are going, I definitely am feeling incentivized towards building static defense at home and a lot of scouts. And I'm okay with that. I'm not offended by it. I'm not sure we can make the transition at this point. We lost a lot, but we also wounded a lot of the Protoss attack. Like, they're going to be far worse than normal for the remainder of this mission. So I think that maybe this was worth it in the end. It wasn't exceptional, but it may have been viable. Like, we're not dead because of it. Wow! That's a big army. But our Tal'Darim Adepts, they cut through? They really do? Alright. Yeah, I mean, we still have a lot to get done. But I feel like it's all very, very possible, which is interesting. A little bit wild. Not where I thought we were going to be at all. Yeah, I mean, I think that just taking this guy down to no production, he'll probably rebuild, right? But that's okay for now, as long as he's just offline for a few minutes. That's all I can ask for. I think it's going to be like 10 minutes. I'm getting good at using the Revelation. I should have used the recall when I was pulling back from that base. Completely forgot about that ability. That was bad. Yeah, if you only have air units now, no problem. Uh-oh. So, I say this a lot about this mission, but in the base campaign, it is a, hey, you get to 14 minutes, and the mission goes bonkers in terms of difficulty. And I'm kind of feeling that that might be the case here. If we have to do a restart, then we're going to go for a hyper efficient scout build that tries to clear things really, really, really quickly. That may be required. I don't think we have enough scouts, honestly. Do we just cut our losses right now? I feel like the answer is probably yes. I think that the core idea of attacking that base once we learned about the robo-stealing was good. I didn't know that the Zerg was up here. And I still gave it a go. It was too much of a go. I don't want to give up though. Let's at least figure out how strong these capital ships are. Like, are they killable with what we have here? They had a lot of attacks. Other takeaways are that we did live, right? Like, we've been pretty darn fine defensively. Here, do confusion. Oh! Okay, we need a lot of scouts. Oh my goodness. It melts structures. Okay, the Yamato is target based. Yeah, this is 190% just you gotta scout it. But now we know. Gorgon armaments received. All ground units now start with 1 attack upgrade. Cool. Okay. I think we have all the information, all the skills, all the tools we need in order to beat this mission pretty darn well. And by that I mean cut everything we were doing out and make scouts. Cut it out and make the scout. Let's go. Like, legitimately, I think this mission's going to be easy. We'll have some observers as well. We can... Oh my goodness, it's not time. I mean, if you want to come up here, that's fine with me. Oh yeah, you think you're stimming?
And effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
Area's going to be clear. We can take... I guess we don't need the gas. We want the base faster. We don't need to know that. We know about the mass recall. If we can remember mass recall, that'll be really good. It is... All units. Okay, there is no unit cap. That is good to know. That means that if we cluster all of our air units into a pile, then we can recall everybody. So that means we can do some real aggressive hit and run strategies with the boosters. Use the booster, get in, blast a thing, stack up in a pile, recall, easy peasy, get out of there. It sounds great to me. Let's get that disruptor upgrade. Oh, you're not done. You gotta build this one right here. And a little bit over here. These orbital assimilators costing 125 always get me. So I think I actually want to control this area first. Maybe this and that. Keep the pressure off of the Zerg. Just open all of that up. Make it a nice and great canvas for them to paint enemy blood. That's kind of how I'm feeling this time. We do want one forge, so we can get shield upgrades. And I think that using top bar abilities, the Confusion Bomb, obviously incredible for these hit and run strategies that we're going to be doing. Because you don't need a whole lot of time for that sort of a thing. And just distracting enemies is good. AI Hijack, on the other hand, I think I want to use to support my ally. For example, right here. And we're powering real hard right now. We're getting all the upgrades and all that kind of stuff. We're going to 18 out of 18 workers, get like 6 Stargates before we build anything. It is very aggressive production. You guys are going to time out, but we can probably take a couple Spectres down first. I don't think we need the cannon over here. Gonna be completely honest, we did not get hit from anything that was remotely concerning to me on that side. So that's 15. I feel so greedy. Just don't build combat units ever. Can we fit 3 of these here? No. We can, move a couple of this side. They're not going to pop out anywhere weird. They fly. I hope this works. This mission, to me, is giving all the signs of, hey, go big scout, right? And I'm trying to listen to the best of my ability. Now, when we built 2 cannons, 1 battery, and a solar thing over here, it worked out great. So I'm just going to do that again so I don't even have to think about defending. And then this area, for the most part, until like really, really late, was also completely fine.
The reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it.
I think we want exactly this. Cool. And now we just hold that scout button. These Reapers are annoying, but eventually they will be stopped by the Zerg. Particularly if we can help out with another Predator ambush or whatever. Actually, I guess there's no detection here, is there? Cool. Well, we found the detection. It's in the form of scans. Not much we can do about that one. Let's just try to take down the infrastructure and get some more pylons. I think that we need to get full upgrades before we go anywhere. That kind of is just one of the rules of thumb on this mission, is that big upgrade account is very, very, very important. Because you got to snowball. It is not a mission where you want to get small incremental advantages, because anytime you take a lock, it is very transient. It's not something that you actually keep. So instead, going for the really, 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 really short burst of power, in my opinion, is the... Oh, they used their little blasty thing on my starport. That's rude. I don't even know it's called a Stargate. But I guess the Nexus just heals it, huh?
Too long have I returned to the skies.
Yeah, we're safe.
I return to the skies.
Maybe when we have 221. So we'll have this armor upgrade done. We'll have all the shield upgrades done. Probably about 143 supply worth of guys at that point. That sounds like a very, very good timing. I guess one thing I would like to know is if there are other bases. Let's grab a couple observer, just one observer, I guess, and I'm just going to go around and hope that we can find another base somewhere. Because running out of money is a big potential problem. Sorry about that, brother. Hate to see that happen to you. I don't know if this can clear. I'm just going to give it a go. I don't think it can. But sometimes it is worth experimenting to see. Let's go check, like, this area. Just the weird kind of stuff that exists. See what's going on with the Titanic Warp Prism. Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, gold base. But this is where the Zerg is. Right, of course. This is the beginning cutscene area. I'm not... If we lost so bad against that other base, I'm not feeling great about this one either. It doesn't look as bad. You're gonna be okay. That was a big army, but not unbeatable. There is... Look at them, they're sharing. That's the Leviathan. Oh, you scout. Detect. Well. I think it's about time to get a move on anyway. We lost 2 supply, so I was off when this finished. But you gotta admit, I was pretty close to the number. 141 instead of 143. So, I guess we just go down here. I'm going to try AI hijack and confusion bomb. Do I have everything that I need here? I think I'm missing an observer. So I'll grab one. You're doing okay. Got another base. A little attack is coming over here. I don't mind, I think. So AI hijack. Confusion bomb. Run in. Try to take this down. Recall. We lost a lot. It felt like that attack went incredibly well. And we lost so much. These capital ships are ridiculous. Are you as ridiculous? I can't click on you. Okay, I have no idea. But it does feel like it is kind of crazy what we are facing here. Let's get some more defenses at home. I am concerned. This mission feels very hard overall. Defend our Zerg. Get some predators. Reveal all of you. I think we crush through these real easy.
Send others in their stead.
Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. Summon the friends. Please don't kill this. I really need it. We're alive. I'm not convinced that I am doing the correct thing. I feel like I'm just losing.
The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other 4, the temple will open.
This might just be a really hard mission. I mean, in the base campaign, I genuinely think this is the biggest power spike in all of StarCraft 2. Like, it's not even close how crazy this mission is compared to the previous one. And we're definitely experiencing something like that here. So I'm going to start saving up energy for another AI thing plus bomb. It feels like the actual enemy defenses at these locks, not too bad. It's preparing for those bonus objectives. That's the hard part. They have a lot of power there. So let's just try to make our AI ally take all these places and be a globe-trotting Zerg. That's kind of where we are. Maybe if they feel confident and empowered and are expanded across the entire map, then we'll be less scared of the attacks. I don't think we can fuse. The thing is, they don't have that much anti-air, and then once it's only ground stuff, it's not nearly as intimidating, of course. Don't rebuild this. Don't send DTs. Come on, be honorable. I keep sending guys to get these resources, but they're getting sniped. That is one of the things about enemies being everywhere on these missions. That's the sort of thing that just happens. I'm trying to watch for, what are they called? Corrosive biles. But I think we're okay in that regard. Take this down, check out our ally. Ally's gonna have to figure that out on their own. We're not really in the neighborhood for that. But we are maxed and we're starting to get a bank.
I am detecting another lock in enemy hands. Aemon's forces are in a defensive position.
One's going over here. Clear it out. Let's go take down this battlecruiser for our friends. So we could start reinforcing an area with static defense, or we could grab a lot more starports to rebuild once we start losing scouts. It's kind of a... Oh, hello, Wrathwalker. Oh, gosh. That was okay. Turns out the immortality thing is a moderate anti-snowball mechanic for the enemy. No getting turbo-wrecked for me. They killed my cyber core. They killed my gateway. They did not kill my cyber core. They only killed my gateway. This feels like the correct way to play the mission. It feels like the priority on actually just clearing the map. I was trying to focus on those bonus objectives first. But when I'm opening things up for the Zerg, this feels so much more correct. Like, it's just going great now. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to get 4 of the objectives, and then we will go and do stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got to pull back home and make sure that we do not die here. We have a lot of money in the bank. But I don't want to be rebuilding. Here, summon some predators. We just need to distract for time. Fortunately, destroyers. So we're fine. Silly opponent. Yeah, look at this Kerrigan. I should have just assumed the swarm would do the swarm things. Comma, heart of. I wonder if they'll help me with the big old capital ships at the end. That would be nice. I wonder if Kerrigan's that cool. I mean, if anyone is an anti-Leviathan specialist, it's got to be her. Okay, they got regular combat units over here.
A lock has been captured by our foes, Hierarch.
Oh, wow. So I had more units there than the first one, obviously. However, it is very clear that the battlecruiser far outperformed the mothership. That was night and day. I may have overestimated these bonus objectives because of how crazy the first one that I happened to go to was. We gotta make sure this guy survives. Get him, baby hawkas. Ooh, the double prong. But but that's okay. The queens actually held things off really well. In typical Zerg fashion. I'm just gonna start reinforcing this area real hard so I don't die to counterattacks as I'm finishing this mission up. And of course, recapturing the locks means that the enemies will go for the locks instead of going for our base. We are getting value out of these static defense upgrades, just not in the way that I initially thought we were going to. Okay, we have to go this way and then up, I believe. We don't want to go through that base. It's scary. We almost have... Oh, we do have 2 abilities. 60, 60, 120. Yeah, I can math. Push all these off. Go. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of pain. I think our ally is going to die very soon. It just doesn't look like they have the capability to survive anymore.
Pull back from the enemy base. We must focus on the celestial locks.
Aemon's forces have
Okay.
claimed a mechanism.
And that is armor upgrades. So we start with 1 armor, 1 attack, 1 shields. Now we have to get the normal bonus objective in addition to everything else we've been doing. It is a very busy day. I'm going to go for this first, just to keep it clear, and then take down some of this rebuilt area. Yeah, so this is truly a tug of war between the ally and the enemy for taking space and utilizing it. We do AoE. Send you back to the Kala. Let's get on top of these. They're having trouble with the tanks. We do not care about tanks. Now, hopefully this Titanic Warp Prism is just the stock Titanic Warp Prism. That'd be so funny after fighting these deathly capital ships of doom. And then we just have, like, a brick. Yeah, that's fairly normal. Enhanced repair systems. Afterburners now heals scouts over time and phasing armor restores 30 shields on proc. Ooh. That's good. Now, we're in a good position to win this mission, but we have to pay attention to the fact that we are no longer mining effectively. We have basically exhausted every resource. So try to take this fight real cautiously, but also quickly. An important combo. Do the confusion. Zerg is alive. We're going to have 3 of the points. Allies are in battle. It is just a DT. So one thing I really like about this campaign is I think it's always a good sign if I am about, or if I finish a mission and I'm like, man, if I did this again, I'd be able to do it so much better. That implies that there's a lot to like genuinely learn on the mission. And I feel like that every single time that we play a mission, it's like, man, if number 2 would be so smooth and easy, but the first victory has just been a slog, and I think that's a perfect place to be. Wow, that is a big army. They got those little warbot guys too. So unfortunately, my ability to hold these locks is very limited. You guys can come over here. Take down the destroyers, hit the afterburners for the heal stuff. Knock all that down. Yeah, I'm going to try to warp all my static defense into the center to make it harder for the opponent to recapture. Take down everything that's defending over here, and I hope we don't die by moving the static defense. Who knows? It is truly me making stuff up as we go. That is good. Go away. Leave like one guy over here, and hopefully, yeah, Zerg's on the map. Doing the helping. We can support them, Spear of Adun. And then boost. We're going to get on to the point and then clear, so hopefully we clear it from the inside out, just like how you eat a jawbreaker if you're a sociopath. Supplies going down, only 1 point remaining. It's been cleared before. Large amount of stuff going for Zerg. Oh, dude. Oh, no. I think if Zerg dies, we die. And I also think that if we have to fight too many more big groups, we die. That's lost.
We must be cautious.
Stutter step our way in. I'm using this to heal, but I don't like it. I'm just really concerned about unit retention, but I'm also concerned about speed. We have one more spot to go. We can drop the Predators, drop a Revelation. Predator's actually helping. And once again, get on the point first, and then try to finish things off. Yeah, just use a couple guys, split them around. We did it. We did it. Oh, that was a very tough mission. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, the hard mission was hard. Never would have known. Okay, well, my friends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next time with, the thing. Oh, I guess we could look at our new stuff. It doesn't really matter. Now, we'll wait until the end of the next mission, because it's a no-build mission next. So we'll see everything that we got for Hamburger of Oblivion. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.